So what we are going to see now is the next three concepts. When we are going to see, what you have to keep in your mind is, just keep this one example in your mind. We have a restaurant. Someone is coming and asking for a birthday party order. Just keep this one example in your mind. We have a restaurant. Some random person is coming and asking for a birthday party order. I have a birthday party happening. I need you to cater for 100 people. We have to give them a quotation. Keep this one thing in mind. We have a restaurant. Someone is coming and asking us for a birthday party order. We have to give them a quotation. For 100 people, it is 20,000 rupees, 25,000 rupees. Like that, we have to tell them. So, is that a regular business or something, an extra business? It's an extra business. It's not a regular business. So, here we need not add all the cost and tell them. Here we need not add all the cost and tell them. For their event, whatever cost we are incurring, that alone we will take. We will add whatever profit we want, and then we will tell them an answer. Because our rent and all, irrespective of whether we cater their business party order or not, we will incur here. Understood? So that rent, fixed cost, the rent and all, we will recover through our normal business. We don't have to rely on that to recover our rent. To recover our rent, we will do our normal business and we will recover our rent. That is just an extra business we are getting. In the business, what extra profit we are getting, we have to see, because the competition there will be huge. They would have gone to 4-5 caterers. Not only us, they would have gone to 4-5 caterers. So whoever tells the minimum price only will get the order. That's why we will take the minimum cost we incur, we will add profit to it, and then we will give them the price. That's what we are going in the entire chapter. You don't have to see anything here. First, the material. Material is classified into two. Material which we have in stock in our business, material which we don't have stock in our material which we have stock in our business, and material we don't have stock in our business. Okay, we have material in our business. We are running 2 restaurants. I am running one restaurant, my brother is running a restaurant, but we have the same warehouse, same profits only. Both will get the same profits only. It's our profit only. We have material in our business. First, we'll start with that. We already have material. That material what we have here, suppose we'll assume it to be oil. We'll assume it to be oil. That oil I am taking and using for this business. From there, I am taking oil and using for this business. I am taking oil. Oil will be regularly used by both my restaurants. I am taking that oil now. I should make sure I replace it back. Because I am taking that oil, let it be in stock, but I am using that oil for this event. So I am taking oil and going and using it for the event. What they are saying is, you are taking that oil now, replace it. They replace the oil. So if material is in stock, we are using a material, we have to find what is the relevant cost of that material. The material is in stock and it is in regular use. In that case, what we have to do? Replace. So we will take the replacement cost. Material in stock and in regular use, what we will do? Replace it. Second, material is in stock, but the problem is that material cannot be replaced. We have oil in our business. That is a special oil which we import from Maldives. We cannot buy here. You cannot replace another oil. If you take it, that oil is over. In that case, what I am doing, I am taking that oil and using it for this business. My brother is coming and telling me, I am saying him, whatever is the cost of the oil you tell me, I will pay it back to you, like that I am telling him. But he is saying, because of you taking that oil, I lost some contribution in the business. I can't get that oil anymore. That oil is very rare oil. Because of you taking the oil and using in your business, I can't replace it because very rare. Because of you, I lost some contribution. So he's saying, you give me the contribution I lost. Plus you're taking the oil, no. Give me the cost of the oil. Understood? So material is in stock and cannot be replaced means contribution lost plus The cost of that oil. Give me both. Third case. Material is in stock, but neither I am using it or neither my brother is using it. In that case, what we would have done? No one is using the material means summa lying in the warehouse means what we would have done? Sold on scrap. Whatever you're getting is sold on scrap. 30 rupees or 40 rupees per liter we would have sold. So in that case, my brother is saying you use it. If I didn't give it to you, I would have sold it outside on scrap. You give me that scrap amount and then you take that material. Like that is saying. In the third case. In stock, we have three cases. In stock, we have three cases. First, in stock and can be replaced means what is the relevant cost? Replacement cost. How much it costs to replace? I'm taking now. He should buy and keep no. How much it costs to replace that oil? Remember two questions they'll give you. Two answers they'll give you in the exam. They'll give you how much it costs to replace and they'll give you what is the cost of the oil they purchased it for. That we don't want. I would have purchased it for 300 rupees. Now if I have to buy that oil costs only 250 rupees. Take 250 only. Take, that is what is relevant now. What? I ask him, what do you want? You want that oil? No. I'll buy and give you. I'll take this, I'll buy some oil and give it to him. So the current replacement cost or current purchase cost, whatever it is. So material in stock and regular use means replacement cost or purchase cost, current purchase cost. The current word is very important. Tell me, in stock and in regular use means in stock or current purchase cost, both are same. Be very mindful of that. Second, in stock but cannot be replaced. Very rare item. Contribution lost plus cost of that oil. Third, current cost. Everything current only. Third, it is in stock, but no one, we are not using it. In that case, what we will do? Scrap. How much is going on scrap? One more twist they'll give an exam. It is in stock. It cannot be replaced means what you are taking? It cannot be replaced means contribution loss plus current cost. In exam, what you have to do, it's either this amount, current cost plus contribution lost, or scrap value, whichever is higher, that will you have to take. Why, sir? I'll tell you why. I'm taking material from there now. He's saying me two things. If I hadn't given to you, I would have got a contribution of 6 rupees. And material cost I incurred 12 rupees. So 18 rupees you give me and take him, he's saying. Or he's saying, if I not given to you, I'd have either sold it outside for 20 rupees. Which one you will take? 20. That is what is more beneficial for him. As a business, we will do only what is more beneficial for us. If I not used in this business, I would have got 20 rupees out of it. Understood or not? Because of me using the business, I'm losing 20 rupees. So 20 rupees will be the relevant cost. Understood? And last case is, material is not in stock means what we will do? Purchase cost. If material is not in stock means I will go purchase and come. That is my relevant cost. So 4 cases we saw. 4 cases. What is the first case? In stock and can be replaced. Then means regular use means replacement cost. We'll tell only replacement cost. Next, second case. Material in stock cannot be replaced, but it is used in business. In that case, what we will do? Contribution loss plus material cost. Tell material cost. Contribution loss plus material cost. Third case. Tell. In stock, not in use. Both of us are not so much lying in the godown or warehouse. Scrap value. Fourth case. Out of stock. Out of stock means purchase. Whatever purchase, that will be the relevant cost. Because not in cost, for this event, what I will do, I'll go purchase income. That will be the relevant cost of that material. Understood? I think as a business. Think just as a business. I have to give a minimum price to that person. What is relevant alone I will take. Others and all I will not take. Understood? This is what you have to know in material. Nothing more you have to remember. More than enough. Just remember this. While doing a question, everything will put in place. Understood? Now, labor. My labor should go work there now. Whether to the quotation I should add my labor costs or not, I will see. First, I have chefs in my business. Some of whom I am paying monthly salary. what I am doing here, chumma is lying. Here I am paying monthly salary to work for 10 hours a day. But in my restaurant, he has work only for 6 hours. The other 4 hours I am taking to the event. Is it relevant or not, that cost? Why? Anyways, irrespective. That's what you have to use. Irrespective of whether I take him there or not, I have to pay him a monthly salary. Understood or not? Just because I'm taking that, I have to pay extra amount and all. Irrespective of whether I take him there, whether I keep him here, I have to pay him extra salary. He has spare capacity here. What is the total available time? How much he is working here only? Rest of 4 hours I'm taking, no. Spare capacity is there, no. What is the relevant cost? Zero. So, if labor spare capacity, extra capacity is there for labor, now what is the relevant cost? Zero, nil. Summa is lying, sir. Summa, instead of sitting here, I'm making sit there, work there. And I'm paying a monthly salary. Labor, I'm putting him on full capacity. What I'm doing? Full capacity. He's working for 10 hours here. Extra 4 hours if I take him, I have to pay him extra amount. So if it is full capacity, and we'll assume that I can hire more labor if I want. I have full capacity, I am taking my person also an extra capacity, extra this thing I am taking him. Other than that, I am asking him, Anna, I want 3 other people to join us. Call your friends. And he's calling his friends also. In that case, what will be the relevant cost? Extra. Because of this project, for him I am paying extra. That I should take. His friends I am calling and for them I am paying because of this project. That I will take. For him, what and all I will take? It's normal salary, normal extra time, whatever you are paying, that I will take. Plus, contribution losses, if you take him from here and take him there, that you will take. I'll come to that. I can hire extra labor here. My labor is not limited here. My labor, 10 hours he is working in my restaurant. After working in my restaurant, I'm taking him there. After, he is not cutting my restaurant time and all. After working in my restaurant, I'm paying overtime and taking him there. In that case, his overtime charges I should take off. Plus, he is getting some labor for me. His friends he is getting. For them, I have to pay them extra. That and all I will take here. So here, full capacity, but we can hire extra labor. I have good contacts. So I can hire extra labor. In that case, what and all you will take? What and all I will take? His overtime plus extra labor I am taking, extra labor cost. Can you call it extra labor cost? So, full capacity, working under full capacity, and can hire more labor. In that case, what I will do? Extra labor cost. In the exam, remember this. What is relevant, take that allowed. I am working under full capacity. My restaurant hours I can take and go. During my restaurant hours, if I take, I will lose business. But the problem is, this is skilled labor. I can't easily find it outside. So I have to take my chef only. I have to cut my restaurant timings, and then I have to take him there. In that case, what will be my relevant cost? Because of me taking from my restaurant time during the 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock, 4 hours time, I would have lost some contribution to business. No, that I should take. Plus, extra, not extra labor cost. Whatever I am paying him, I should take. Understood? Because when we do business, that's what we do. When we do a business, when we generally do a business, when we had a restaurant, that's when we go to college events, we'll think of this perspective only. Because of us going to this college event, what and all we are losing, we will see. Okay, today is Tuesday. Tuesday we would have lost a contribution of 10,000 rupees. That we will take. And we have to pay him this amount for Tuesday. No, that we will take. This and all we will take, and we'll see minimum we have to recover this. We will see if we can get more than this. If we can get more than this, we'll go to that event. If we can't get more than this, we will not go to that event. That's how we generally check. So labor, if spare capacity is there, what you will do? Relevant cost is 0. Relevant cost 0. Full capacity. and I can hire more labor. I have the capacity, I have the power. Extra labor cost. Full capacity. I can't hire more labor. Loss and extra labor cost. Contribution, loss and extra labor cost. Understood? Understood material and labor. Now let's go to non-current asset. Non-current asset means, listen to me, two cases. Because of that event, I am purchasing a non-current asset. What will be my relevant cost? Purchasing cost. I am purchasing that asset. I am purchasing that asset because of me going to that event only. What will be my relevant cost? The purchase cost of the asset. But after 3 years, I can sell the asset. I can recover some amount. No, that is also my relevant cost. As I am taking the cost for this asset, I should take benefits also. Because of this asset, I am going to get some inflow. So net cost alone I have to take. So a non-current asset I am purchasing for this event. What will be my relevant cost? Purchase cost and future scrap value or realizable value. These two will be my relevant cost if it's a new asset. Second case, what I am doing, I have an asset in my business. That asset I am going and using it for my event. In that case, what you will take? Exactly. Contribution loss, I will take. Contribution loss, I will take because of me using that asset for this business. Whatever contribution loss, I will take. Or asset is summa lying in the warehouse. Neither me I am using or my brother is using that asset. Is simply lying in the warehouse. In that case, what you will take? Scrap value. So in this case, there are two cases. My asset is lying. Higher of, I should take higher of either the scrap value or the contribution loss, whichever is it. I am taking the asset for my entirely for this business event. If it is in use, I am taking asset existing as it's in use now. See two things. How much contribution I would have lost, or if I sold the asset, how much I will get. How much I will get, whichever is higher, that amount I will take. Understood? So again, non-current asset classified into two. First, new asset means what I will take. Purchase cost and future scrap value, that I will minus and I will write. Existing asset, if it is in use, what I will take? Or scrap value, whichever is higher. If it is not in use, scrap value, only scrap value. Understood? This is what you have to know with respect to relevant costs. Depreciation is relevant cost or not? Why? It is not a future incremental, it is not a cash flow. Relevant cost on these three words you have to remember: future, incremental, cash flow, and because of this project. These two you remember, you'll know. That will leave that. Next, original purchase cost is a relevant cost or not? No. Any point in this relevant cost you saw, did you take the original purchase cost that you purchased 5 years ago? That cost you haven't took only till now. That is not a relevant cost. Carrying value. In FR, these are something called as carrying value. No. What is carrying value? Your original cost minus depreciation. Carrying value is what is the value showing in the financial statements. The original cost minus the accumulated depreciation will show value in financial statements. No. Did you take any point there? That is not relevant to the entire subject only. Don't even bring that here. So even original purchase cost also we will not take. Carrying value of machine also we will not take. Understood? This is not relevant. Yes or not?
Yes, sir.
Now only we are going to see one important concept. We are going to see what we saw now only. We are going to see something called as a one-off contract. What is a one-off contract? One-time event. One-time event is coming. For that we have to quote a price. What price we will quote? Can you quote the highest price possible? We can quote, but they will not accept. Because competition is huge. Competition is huge. We have to take whatever is relevant cost for the business plus how much profit we require. That is what we should give. We should not take all our cost, add our profit, and then we should not submit the price. Because we can submit. It is beneficial for us only. He will not accept because the competition is huge. So we have to find the minimum cost plus your required profit and find out the minimum tender price. What is the minimum amount we can quote? Understood? We will see now. Come to test and understanding question number 3. Most beautiful question. We will go one by one. We will understand why this question is very beautiful. Can we proceed? One by one we will see. Mr. Smith has been asked to quote a price for a special contract. He has already prepared his tender but has asked to review for him. He has pointed out that he wants to quote the minimum price as he believes that this will lead to more lucrative work in the future. He's saying if you quote a minimum price, you will get more work in the future. Mr. Smith, he has quoted the following tender price. This is what he has quoted. This is not relevant. This is not relevant at all. This is what he has quoted. He can quote anything. He is not a cost accountant. We are cost accountants. He has quoted random price. Material tender price. I don't know where he got this price from. He has quoted some price. He has put his time, other expense, minimum profit. He has quoted a minimum tender price of 1,67,055. But as cost accountants, what we will do for one-off contract? Minimum price. We will quote a minimum price. We will see. They are given other information. One by one we will go. Material A. 1000 kgs of material is in stock. At how much? 5 per kg. Okay. Mr. Smith has no alternative use for this material and intends to sell this for 2 rupees per kg. However, if he sold it, he would have to pay a fixed sum of 300 rupees as delivery cost and current purchase price is 10 per kg. By seeing this, you tell me what will be the relevant cost for us. By seeing this, you tell me what will be the relevant cost for us. Leave the above tender price. Above tender price is what he is quoted. Now we have to quote a tender price like scrap value. Exactly. So how much? Total how much? Huh? See clearly. How much we found for this event, how much kgs we require. For this event, how much kgs of material we require? 2000 kgs. What is given below?
1000 kgs are already in stock. So we'll take 1000 into food, sir, which is already in stock.
Okay.
And if we are going to buy extra, we'll buy it as the
current purchase cost. Exactly. So if you see in the question, we totally need 2000 kgs. He's quoted 10 rupees, that we will not worry. Let him quote whatever you want. We have to see how much we have to quote. 1000 kgs we have in stock. We have in stock and there is no alternative use. Means what we will do? What are the scrap value? How much we can sell it for? 2 per kg. So how much total we will get? 1000 into 2. So 2000 rupees we have to pay for that. But we will get, if the Mr. Smith had sold it outside, he would have got 1000 into 2, 2000 rupees. But to sell it outside, he has to incur 300 rupees delivery cost. Technically, how much he will get from this scrap material?
2000.
To sell it as scrap, he has to pay a delivery cost of 300. It is lying in godown. If I want to sell it now, I have to book a porter, sell it outside. But porter costs 300 rupees. So technically what we will get? If we sell it as scrap, we will get only 1700 rupees. So Mr. Smith is saying, if you use that for the business, you give 1700 rupees and use it for your business, he is saying. Because if I had sold it outside for scrap, I would have got 1700 rupees. Understood or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Other 1000 kg. So this 1000 kg, all of you know what we did. 1000 into 2 minus 300, we got 1000. 1700. Other 1000 kgs, we don't have. If you want to use for the business now, we have to go purchase and come. So it's a purchase cost. So what is your purchase cost? 10 rupees. Other 1000 kgs will be 1000 into 10. 10,000. So what is the total relevant cost of material A? 1700 plus 10,000, 11,700. Understood. So this material A cost should technically be 11,700, but he has put 20,000 rupees, which is wrong. Let him do whatever you want.
The purchase cost is high, incorrect, and
Yeah.
the cost of service is income.
We would have got an income, but we're using the material for our business now.
Oh, okay.
Because of me using that material there, I am losing 1,700 rupees which I should have got. So the cost for me. Understood? I am taking material using no, because I am losing one inflow. Losing an inflow is also an outflow. Understood? Second, material B. Material B, what they are saying, first how much kgs we require? 1,000 kgs we need because it's given in the tender. Now come below. There is plenty of material B in stock and it cost 18 per kg. That means we purchased it initially for 18 per kg. Earlier, okay. Current purchase cost is 15 per kg and the material is constantly used by Mr. Smith in his business. But here what the first line they have given? Plenty is available, sir. Even if I take na, material is available in stock. Contribution loss only if you take for rare items. I told no, only for rare items you would have lost contribution. Here material if you take na, you can replace it. There is plenty of stock available. Huge stock available in business. If I take from a business na, I have to replace and give it back to him. No. To replace, what the replacement cost? The current purchase cost is 15 rupees per kg. Plenty of stock is there. Smith is saying, you're taking for the business, buy and give it to me and go. So it is current purchase cost of 15 rupees. So what will be relevant cost? 1,000 into 15. What you will get? 15,000 will be a relevant cost for material B. Understood all of you? 15,000. Update we have to write side by side in the not here while doing the question. Next, material C. How much total we require? 500 kg is given in the tender. Now come and see what they have given. The total amount in stock of 500 kgs was bought for 10,000 some time ago for another contract. Will we take this cost? No. We already purchased it for some cost. Now it is not relevant today. We already purchased it for whatever price. It doesn't matter. Mr. Smith is considering selling it for 6,000 rupees in total or use it as a substitute for another material constantly used in normal production. If it is used in the latter manner, latter means second option, it would save 8,000 rupees of this material. What do you have to take? Here we are not losing contribution even. Are they giving our benefit loss? Two things we have. Listen to me. Listen, look here. Two things we have. Look here. First, I have a material. I can, let's assume it to be milk. Let's assume it to be milk. I can either sell the milk outside and get 6,000 rupees, or I can use that. I can convert that milk to paneer, and I can use it as a paneer for my other restaurant. In that case, if I use it as a paneer, I would save 8,000 rupees from buying paneer. Understood? The milk has two alternatives. First, I can sell it as a milk and I can get 6,000 rupees, or I can convert it to paneer. I can use it in my restaurant business, and I will save 8,000 rupees. What I will technically do? Leave the contract under. What I should technically do? I will do which is more beneficial to me. I would have converted it to paneer and use it as paneer, because if I do that, I will save 8,000 rupees. Here I will get only 6,000, but there I will save 8,000 rupees paneer cost. Which is more beneficial? 8,000 rupees. So he is saying, if you are taking this 500 kgs milk na, give 8,000 rupees and take it, he will say. Which is more beneficial, we will take. So here what we can see, we will add it to a fifth case. In material, fifth case. Material in stock, we can either sell it outside or we can use it for another process. In that case, which we will take? Whichever is more beneficial, whichever more higher. Understood? So that's what they are given here. So look at the second line. He is considering selling it for 6,000 or using it as a substitute for another material. In that case, we will save 8,000 rupees. In that case, what you will take? 8,000 rupees only we will take. One more question I will question. Not this question, a different question I will give you. You try to answer. Material is there. Same milk you take. I can sell it outside for 6,000 rupees. Or I can do one more thing. I can convert it to paneer and save 8,000 rupees for another process. But if I want to convert it to paneer, I will incur 500 rupees. If I want to convert it to paneer, I will incur 500 rupees. In this case, what is my relevant cost? 7,500. Exactly. Here now I will get 6,000. If I use it as a paneer now, I will save 8,000. But for that I will incur 500 rupees. So technically I will save only 7,500. 6,000 or 7,500, whichever is higher, I will take 7,500 rupees. Understood? This is what you are doing. Material C. So material C, what is the relevant cost? 8,000 rupees. But what he has put? 20,000 rupees. That is what is the difference between a management accountant and or a professional and a non-professional or a layman. Understood? D. How much liters of D is required?
50 liters.
Come down. What they've given?
100 liters.
100 liters is there in stock, sir. No problem. But what they given? It is dangerous, and if not used in this contract, it will have to be disposed at a cost of 50 per liter. Current purchase price is 12 per liter. You tell me what is the relevant cost here. Okay. Total relevant cost.
2,000.
Okay.
It usually happens after the contract. It's 50 per liter. If it is not used in this contract, it is after that someone will before.
Whenever. After. If you're not used for this, you can do that like that. If we didn't use it for this contract, we'll use it for that. Tell me. Let it be wrong, absolutely wrong, whatever. Tell me your analysis. It's okay. Here you are free to tell your analysis. Tell first. Fast, no time. Material D. Only 3 lines are there. So tell what you think.
Not very much.
0. Okay. What is your answer? What is your answer?
There's two scenarios. One is
Only one. Only have 2 scenarios.
I found only one week suddenly I know.
Only one scenario will be there all the time.
So no, sir, we have to cut two of them.
Huh?
I think we have to cut two of them. Like
They have to?
and 100 liters we have to divide in six.
Hmm.
In that one, 50 liters we are not going to use. So that is same, like scrap like that.
50 liters will not vary only. We want only 50 liters. Total 100 liters are there. Let water be in stock. For this business, how much you are taking? 50. Other 50 are not very only. In my business, 1,000 liters also be in stock. That is, if you are using for this business, here total let us have only 10,000 liters. Even if we have 10,000 liters, what we are using?
So, but you told like in the initial stage, materials, that we had a scenario like the materials will be there and we'll be selling them.
Because we are using that material. Material 100 kg is there. We are using 100 kg means if I had not used it, I would have sold outside and got scrap.
So like that.
Water I am taking only.
Okay.
If you take water, you are taking only.
Okay.
My business allowing 10,000 kgs.
Okay.
50 kgs I am taking now. What is the alternate use for that 50 kg? I have to see.
Only that.
Only other 50 kg I will vary only. You are saying 0. She is saying 215 to 52,500. What you are saying? Here it is 2,500, but it is negative 2,500. If I have not used it for this business, please other 50 liters. This 50 liters, If I had not taken for this contract, what would have happened?
I would have
I would
incurred.
have incurred. And now what the 50 liters I'm having is some radioactive item. The 50 liters which I'm having, the material is a radioactive item. If you don't use it for the business to manufacture something, to dispose it off, you have to give money and dispose it. So if he wants to dispose it, he has to incur 50 rupees per liter. He can't pour it in the drain. So if I not use for this business, I'd have incurred a cost of 50 rupees per liter. So total how much liters I want? 50 into 50, 2500 rupees I would have incurred to dispose this material. But because of me using this business, I'm saving a cost of 2500 rupees. Saving a cost means it's negative. So go to the contract and put minus 2500 rupees. I'm saving a cost. To all the cost, when cost is saving means you have to put negative. Understood? So because of this contract, I'm saving 2500 rupees, I will put negative. Understood all of you? Yes or no? What? Next, what do we have? How much hours we need of skilled labor? Look at the contract and see, we need 1000 hours. Okay, come down.
So, but in material years, when you go like we have the inflow of thousands of right? That we are adding, that is also the
Because that material we are taking. How much material we need for the business? How much we have here?
1000.
The 1000 we are taking, no.
Yes, sir.
So that's why we use it. That's why you are including it. What you are using only you will include. Here we need 2000. We are using this 1000. You are including this 1000 rupees amount here. Here we need 50. There is 100 here. 100 is other 50 we don't.
For the reason of negative and positive, that I was for that.
Negative and
Positive.
negative and positive. Here I would have got a scrap value. If I had sold it outside, I would have got a scrap value. I'm not. So I'm losing that inflow.
Okay.
Here, losing an inflow is an outflow.
Okay.
That is material A. Material D is saving an outflow.
Okay.
Material A is losing an inflow is a outflow. What? First tell that 8000. What does it mean? Is it losing an inflow or saving an outflow? Look at the line and tell that 8000. Just because seeing the word material C is saving an outflow. Because of me using this business, I am saving an outflow of 8000 rupees. You confuse me only. Wait.
Sir, actually this is cost, that is we are saving.
That is a saving. This is in material C. Not because of the contract, you are not saving an outflow. The saving an outflow, this is different saving an outflow. Because of the contract, we are not saving anything. If you use it in this, milk is there. If I sold it outside, I got 6000. I have another use for that milk. If you have done that, I will save 8000 rupees. 8000 relevant cost. Here, because of me using in this contract, because of me using this milk in this contract, I need not incur that 50 rupees per liter. Think logically, leave everything. Leave every complicated words. I have 50 liters with me. Leave the other 50 liters that I will not talk about only. The 50 liters I am going to take now. If I had not taken, what I would have done? I would pay someone 50 rupees per liter and dispose it. I would have had 2005 is negative. I am going, let's assume to be two different businesses. I am going and asking Mr. Smith. I am going and asking Mr. Smith, can I use that 50 liters? He is saying, sir, please take it, sir. You take that 50 liters. I will give you 2005 rupees also, you take it, he is saying. So you are getting 2005 because of that. So that is why you are putting it in negative. Understood. It is reducing a cost. Yes or no? Now come to skilled labor. How much of skilled labor do we need? 1000 hours we need. Come down. What they have given? Mr. Smith only hires skilled labor when he needs it. 25 per hour is the current hourly rate. You tell me. 1025. No, we will hire skilled labor only when we need it. If we want to hire, we have to pay $25 per hour. So 1000 hours we need. 1025, 25,000 rupees will be the relevant cost. Come here, 25,000 rupees relevant cost. This is the only correct thing, Mr. Smith. What? Hmm? B, 50,000 is also correct. Correct. Next, semi-skilled, how much we need? 2,000 hours we need. Come down and see. Mr. Smith has a workforce of 50 semi-skilled laborers who are currently not fully utilized. This means what do we have? Spare capacity. We have spare capacity. They are on annual contracts and the number of spare hours currently available for this project are 1500 hours. Any hours in excess of this will have to pay for a time and a half. How much we need? 2000 hours we need. We in the labor 2000 split into 1500 and 500. Labor annual contract we are taking and excess capacity we have of how much? Excess capacity how much we have? 1500. Look here, look at second line. They are on annual contracts and the number of spare hours is 1500. So excess capacity we have 1500. What is the relevant cost of excess capacity? 0. So 1500 hours, anyways we have to pay them, so relevant cost is 0. For other 500 hours we need no. For that what they are saying, any excess hours now you have to pay them for time and half. That means what do you mean by time and half? 1.5. You have to pay them time plus half extra salary you have to pay them. So for the 500 hours you have to pay them 1.5 times the salary. What is the hourly salary? What is the hourly salary? How much you have to pay them? 15 into 1.5. How much you have to pay them? That is 22.5 rupees you have to pay them per hour. How many hours we need extra? 500 hours we need. 500 into 22.5 we have to pay them how much? 11,250 rupees we have to pay. That is the relevant cost. How much has he taken?
30,000.
You have taken for the entire 15 years you have taken. You have to pay them only 11,250. Understood all of you?
Yes,
Yes or no? Next, unskilled. How much hours do we need?
500.
500 hours. Unskilled, how much we need? 500 hours. Just 1 second. How much we need?
500.
Okay. Come to unskilled. These are currently fully employed. Fully employed, sir, by Mr. Smith on job where they produce a contribution of 2 rupees for unskilled labor. They are fully employed and because of using them, we are getting a contribution of 2 rupees. The current rate is 10 per hour. We can hire extra labor at 20 per hour if we want. What is it? How much do we need unskilled labor? 500 hours. Okay, now tell me what is the relevant cost? Huh? Number is not required. 500 hours we need of unskilled labor. Hmm? $11,000. $10,000. Always we look from whichever is beneficial to the business. As a business, we will see. It's not always whichever is higher. Think logically and see. I need labor. I'm going and asking Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith is saying, look Surya, listen. You take labor, but because of you taking labor, I am losing 2 rupees. You give me 2 rupees and to the labor you give 10 rupees. I'm currently paying 10 rupees. You give 10 rupees and take it for 12 rupees. Whether you will do that or whether you'll go outside and get labor for 20 rupees. Which one will you do?
12.
Which one will you do? Which is beneficial for the business?
12 only, sir.
12 only. Because which one is beneficial for the business? Smith is saying, if you're taking from me, you take, I have labor. You give me 2 rupees, the labor cost you take, give 10 rupees, give 12 rupees and take that business. Give 12 rupees and give 12 rupees and take 10 rupees for that labor, 2 rupees for the contribution I lost, take 12 rupees and take. Either do that or will you go outside and get a labor for 20 rupees. Which one will you do?
12 only.
12 only I will do. This is beneficial for the business. Understood or not? Sir, but majority cases we took which is higher, which is higher, which is higher, we took no. We will take which is higher, and not in this case. Which is higher, which is beneficial for the business.
This is cost.
This cost for the business. Which is higher, we will take only if it is beneficial for the business. Understood? In previous case, 6,000, 8,000 we saw no. In the business, I could have got 6,000 rupees, or I could have saved 8,000 rupees. I will save 8,000. That is higher. That is beneficial for the business. This is cost outside, and I will not worry only. As the total business, you should see. Entire business, what I will do, I should see. Understood? Now we are all same business. We are the same business. Mr. Smith will not come and tell me that you go outside and get 15 rupees. Mr. Smith will not tell that. Mr. Smith will tell 2 rupees I am losing because of this. You give me 2 rupees and labor cost is 10 rupees. You give that and you take and use and go. He's saying, understood all of you.
Yes, sir.
So relevant cost is how much? 500 into 12, 6,000 rupees. Relevant cost is 6,000 rupees for unskilled labor. Coming to next, fixed overheads. Should we take that or not? What are the given out fixed overheads? Come down and see. This is considered by Mr. Smith to be accurate estimate of the hourly based on his existing production. Should we take this or not? Irrespective of whether we are going to incur the fixed overheads. Irrespective of whether the contract we are going to use, we are going to incur the fixed overheads. So we will not take the fixed overheads. Understood? But same below they were given other line saying, because of this contract, we should take another place for rent for 10,000 rupees. Means will you take or not? We will take. Just because of the fixed overheads, don't ignore. Fixed overheads are classified into two. All the existing fixed overheads and something is called as incremental fixed overheads. Because of this contract, I am incurring a fixed overhead that we will take. Understood?
Yes. So then the scenario of competition lost and additional labor harvesting.
I am used. That's what you're doing.
So but here we are taking 12, right?
Contribution
Contribution loss.
loss and labor cost. 2 rupees is contribution loss. Labor cost I am paying is 10 rupees.
Extra labor loss. Extra labor contribution loss.
Extra labor cost we don't have to take only. Here in this case, this extra labor cost is some outside market price. We are having labor for 10 rupees.
But in the scenario of there is a
Full capacity, it is not full capacity, it is not affecting our business.
Then there is no contribution loss.
There is no contribution loss. What are labor cost extra we are paying, that alone we will take.
That's going to be 20 or less.
20, if it depends, in the question they clearly give, and if that's the scenario, you are saying full capacity, but nothing is affecting our business. After that, we are taking him and going. Whatever we are paying him, keep that in mind. Whatever we are paying him. If you have to pay, okay, now tell me this. Good question, actually a good question. Full capacity. We are paying, if we have to pay him 3 times his salary. If he is working overtime, how much we have to pay him? 10 into 3, 30 rupees we have to pay him. Whether you will use that or whether you will go outside and get someone for 20 rupees. I will be like, I will go outside and get for 20 rupees. You will go outside and you will get for 20 rupees. Logically think and see whichever works for you. Whichever works for you. Understood? In that case, I will take 20 rupees. See which is beneficial for the business. Understood? Fixed storage you will not take. Now come again. Above. Fixed storage you will not take. Leave it. Cost of preparing the tender. Mr. Smith's time 1000 rupees. Come down and see what they give about it. Mr. Smith has spent 10 hours working on this project at 100 rupees per hour, which he believes is his charge out rate. Will you include that or not?
Yes, sir.
One person is saying yes, others. Will you include that or not? You be confident in your answer. You can be. Everyone can have their answer. You can be confident in your answer. Okay. No. What are you saying? No. What are you saying? Yes. No. Irrespective of whether we continue with this tender or not, irrespective of whether we get this tender or not, he did his research. He already spent 10 hours doing something. We saw earlier. He has spent 10 hours doing this research. Whether we continue this project or not, it is already done. Whether we get the tender or not, it doesn't matter. It doesn't affect that. So that will not take. It's already spent. Other expense also includes the cost of travel spent by Mr. Smith. That also we will not take. Okay. What is other expense? That 1000 rupees also we will not take. Other expense of 500 rupees also we will not take. Minimum profit 7000. Come down. Next, minimum profit. This is Mr. Smith's minimum profit margin, which he believes that is necessary to cover general day-to-day business of running a business. Is it relevant or not? Because of this project, are we covering this project's cost or general day-to-day expenses? General day-to-day expense. He's saying, I need minimum 5% profit to cover my general day-to-day expense cost. Because of this, that cost I'm not covering. General day-to-day expense cost I'm covering. For that, I want minimum profit, he's saying. So that we will not take. Why we will not take is, here we have to quote the bare minimum price possible. So then why are without profit? What is the purpose in this? Without any profit, if you are not including the profit also, what is the purpose in doing this tender? The purpose is because he believes this will lead to a more lucrative work in the future. We are seeing for the future. We'll assume it this way. I'm going to one college. I'm having my academy tie up with the college. Okay, I'm having my academic tie up with the college. I am quoting a price where only my cost I will put. My petrol expenses, my food expenses, whatever for that college I'm incurring, that alone I will put. No profit I will put because I'm not looking at current. I want good work in the future. If I get college contract, now I don't want profit, but in the future I want profit. So I want to quote the minimum price as possible. That's very clearly given. Quote the minimum price possible because you will get more lucrative work in the future. So we will quote only, we will not quote profit also. Whatever cost we took till now, we will add all that. That is that minimum we want. Less than that we can go. Less than that if we go, we will incur a loss. That is the minimum price we can quote in this contract. Understood all of you? So we will do this. This is how this question should be approached. It took a lot of time for us to do because we are doing it for the first time. We are learning it. Next time when you do, this is what I go add. This is what go add. This is what go add. You have to write explanations below. Then don't write the numbers. Go write the numbers. Always when you're doing a question like this, what I suggest you to do is particulars, material A, amount, whatever you put. Side you write note number 1. Come down or note A. Don't write numbers. A number we might get confused. Amount write note A. Come write notes A. In that you write material A is regular in use. If you're using this, we use another like that. Whatever you are able to write about that. You write in your own words. It's in regular use. And with replace the current purchase cost, we'll put and we'll write. Like that you write for every detail. Understood? If you do that, full marks they will give for this question. Understood all of you? I will give you 10 minutes time. Do this question. Don't see anything. Don't have to write notes here. Notes also not required. Just write the amount and tell me what is the total cost you're getting. Don't discuss. Just write the amount and tell what the total cost you're getting. Once you complete this, 10 minutes for this question. Once you complete this, additional exam is given next. Try to do that for 10 minutes again. Try to do the additional question. This question will take 10 minutes. Don't even discuss one part. Try to do whatever you know. Now let's go to the additional example. Look, you don't look at the answer. Also, I say you don't even look at the answer. The answer, let them give whatever they want. We will not worry about it. We will do what we know. A research contract which has to date cost the company 1,50,000 is under review. If the contract is allowed to proceed, it will be completed in approximately 1 year time. The results will be sold to government and get 3 lakhs. Shown below are the additional expenses which a managing director estimates will be necessary. Managing director estimates will be necessary to complete the work. So if you see, some contract we are taking, which to date, till date it has cost us 1,50,000, and further what and all we incur they've given. If we complete the contract, we will get 3 lakhs. Will we take the 1,50,000 which we already incurred?
Yes.
The 1,50,000 we already incurred. The expenses given below is what we are going to incur. Will we take the 1,50,000 which we already incurred? No, because you think and tell me. Till now we've incurred 1,50,000. Okay. In the future we are going to incur. 1,74,000. We'll assume in the future we're going to incur 1,74,000. Will you proceed with this contract? If you are going to get 3 lakhs from the contract, we already incurred 1,50,000. The future we are going to incur 1,74,000. We will get 3 lakhs from the contract. Will we proceed with the contract?
Yes.
Why? Why no?
Yes, sir.
Why yes?
Because then it will be a cost of maybe 74,000 if we are proceeding. Because we will be able to recover 3 lakh. 1,50,000 plus 1,74,000 is 3,74,000, but we will be able to recover
3,24,000. Okay.
3 lakh. So we will be able to recover 74,000. But if we are not doing this product,
Exactly.
we lost 1,50,000.
Exactly. Okay. Till now, how much did we incur? 1,50,000. Till now, we incurred 1,50,000. Suppose I am not continuing with the contract. What is my total cost incurred? 1,50,000. I am not continuing. 1,50,000. Suppose I continue. How much extra I will incur? 1,74,000. How much is the total cost I have incurred? 1,50,000 plus 1,74,000. 3,24,000 I have incurred in total. How much I will get from the government?
3 lakh.
So what is the net cost incurred? Net loss is 24,000. If I continue the contract, my net loss is 24,000. If I don't continue the contract, my loss is 1,50,000. So better to continue the contract. So that is why past always I will not take a decision based on past cost. Past incurred is incurred. From now I will see. Past incurred is incurred. From now I will see. If it is beneficial for me, from now I will start. If it's not beneficial, I will not start. We will see what has been given to us. Material. This material for the contract has just been purchased at a cost of 60,000. We just purchased the material for 60,000. Already purchased, we are going to purchase.
Yes, that's the purchase.
Purchased. Or just this star, last minute, last day, nothing is required. Just purchased. We will not take. Past tense. 60,000 we will not take. If it is toxic, if it is not used in the contract, it must be disposed at a cost of 5,000 rupees. If I don't use it in this contract, I have to pay 5,000 rupees and dispose. In this case, what is my relevant cost? Minus 5,000 rupees. It saves my cost. It is minus 5,000 rupees. It saves me a cost. Minus 5,000 rupees. That is, in exam, if you don't know what to do, think this way. If I don't give it to this contract, I should give 5,000 rupees and dispose it. So I'll give it to this contract and I will use it. So this contract will save 5,000 rupees, so it is negative. Okay. Cost savings will be negative in cost. Next, skilled labor is hard to recruit. The workers' consent were transferred to the contract from a production department. And at a recent meeting, the production manager claimed that if the men were returned to him, they could generate a sales of 1,50,000 in the next year. 1,50,000 in the next year. The prime cost of the sales would be 1 lakh, including 40,000 for the labor cost itself, and the overhead absorption cost is 20,000 rupees. We'll go one by one. What is prime cost? First, that is where we started. Prime cost is direct material plus direct labor plus direct expense. What is prime cost? Always repeat. Direct material, direct labor, direct expense. To this, if you add your variable overhead, you get total variable cost. Overhead is indirect cost. So direct variable cost plus indirect variable cost will give you total variable cost. So leave that. This is to understand I told you. So what is prime cost? Direct labor, direct material plus direct labor plus direct expense. They are saying is 1,50,000 includes the prime cost of 1 lakh, which includes 40,000 labor cost. Leave everything. That's not required to us. So what is the contribution? 1,50,000 minus 1 lakh. Our contribution is 50,000. The next what is given to us? Overhead absorbed. That is fixed cost. Absorption cost is fixed cost. That I'll tell you. I'll teach you in 4th chapter. After this chapter, we'll go to that chapter only. I will teach you. Absorbed cost and we will not take. That means what they are saying is, we incurred some fixed cost that is absorbed to this product, which is 20,000 rupees. That only we will not take. Why we will not take? You'll understand clearly while we are doing chapter number 4. What is absorption costing? What is ABC costing? We will see clearly that. That we will not take. So what is the contribution?
20,000.
So what is the manager saying?
Because of this, they are hiring the people from this. So they are
Contribution lost. How much contribution is they losing?
50,000.
Is that the only thing we will take? Plus extra labor cost. What is labor cost?
40,000.
So 50,000 plus 40,000?
90,000.
90,000 rupees is the relevant cost of this project. Understood?
Yes, sir.
90,000 rupees is the relevant cost of this project. That is skilled labor. Research staff. It has been designed.
Inside this 1 lakh only we have 40,000, right? So the difference of
Don't get confused with anything. That's why I clearly told you. What do you want? Two things you will take. Lost contribution and labor cost. Lost contribution is how much?
1 lakh 50.
Minus 1 lakh 50,000. Labor cost is 40,000. 90,000.
Won't be taking 60,000, sir, for the prime cost. Or that,
We are taking 1 lakh as prime cost.
okay.
We are taking 1 lakh prime cost, nothing but variable cost.
Yes, sir.
Sales minus variable cost, you are getting your contribution of how much?
50,000.
50,000. Prime cost, nothing but variable cost. It is a part of variable cost. So, your contribution is 50,000. What we have to take when you are losing contribution plus your labor cost, both inclusive is 90,000 rupees. Understood? Next, in exam they are done in question. I don't know what basis they did the answer. Don't look at the answer only. They are done in a different way. That is not required for us. Research stuff. It has been decided that when the work on this contract ceases, that means closes, the research department will be closed. Research wages for the year is 60,000 and redundancy and severance pay is estimated to be 15,000 or 35,000 rupees in 1 year's time, which is a relevant cost here. Tell me.
So, for this contract, 60,000 is relevant, sir.
Okay. Why?
Because like we are going to pay, because if we are not undertaking this research, we will not pay 60,000. But because we are going to do this research, we are paying 60,000.
Correct. That is number one. If you see, listen to me. Leave the second line. See the first line. Research wages for the year will be 60,000 rupees. Normally, research costs which we earlier incurred, we will not take. But they are saying, upcoming year also we have to do research. Research will be closed only when the contract ceases. Research cost will be done only when the contract ceases. Until that, we will have department costs. Now you tell me, this research cost, are we going to incur because of this project? Yes. If you close the research project, if you close the contract, research department will close. Now we will not incur. Because of us taking this contract, we are going to incur research costs in the next upcoming year. These are past costs. What is research cost for the next upcoming year? 60,000 rupees that we are going to incur because we are going to continue that research cost in the upcoming year. So 60,000 we will take. Plus redundancy and severance pay. What do you mean by redundancy cost? First you have to know that.
We are stopping the department.
Stopping. We are closing someone now. We can't tell them go away. Or we can't tell them. We are closing some labor, we're closing we're closing the business now, we have to pay them some cost. Now they have to search for a new job now. For that we pay a cost called as redundancy cost. If we close now, redundancy cost is how much?
15,000.
If we close in 1 year time, what is redundancy cost?
25,000.
What is the extra redundancy cost?
20,000.
20,000 is the extra redundancy cost we will incur because of this project. Because of this project, for the next upcoming year, we have to pay 60,000 rupees. Because of this project, our redundancy cost is incurring by 20,000 rupees. If not for this project, what is the redundancy cost? If not for this project, what is the redundancy cost? 15,000. Because of this, we are closing 1 year later. No. What is the redundancy cost 1 year later? 35,000. Increase, incremental only we will take. Incremental is how much? 20,000 rupees. So total cost is 80,000 rupees. 60 plus 20,000, 80,000 rupees. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Understood?
Yes, sir.
I'll again go through, don't worry. I'll again go through all the questions again. Equipment. The contract utilizes a special microscope which cost 18,000 3 years ago. Will we take this cost?
No, sir.
We purchased it 3 years ago for some cost, will not take only. It has a residual value of 3,000 rupees in another 2 years and a current disposable cost of 8,000 rupees. If the contract, if used in the contract, if I use that in the contract, it is estimated that the disposal value in a year's time will be 6,000 rupees. Think and tell what will be the relevant cost. First line you can ignore, not required.
8,000, sir.
8,000, okay. What others feel? What is relevant cost? Think and tell. First, can we try to ignore something else also?
Yes, sir.
What can we ignore directly?
2 years time.
2 years time. 3,000 in 2 years time, whatever residual value tax, we will not worry only because we are going to, the contract will close in 1 year. So that we don't have to worry only. So two costs given to us is a current disposal cost of 8,000 rupees
1 year.
and 1 year disposal cost of 6,000 rupees. What is the relevant cost?
Sir, where did you mention that 1 year is?
That we can see from the first research contract. First in the first line is given, the contract is allowed to proceed, it will be completed in approximately 1 year time.
Okay, okay.
So in this 1 year, whatever cost we will incur, we have to take. Come here and see, current disposable cost is how much?
8,000.
If we dispose now, how much we will get?
10,000.
If we dispose later, how much we will get?
6,000.
What is the relevant cost? Your relevant cost is only 2,000 rupees. Because he's saying, okay, you use my machine, but you know what is happening because of you using the machine? If I sold it today, I would have got 8,000 rupees, sir. Because of you using it for 1 year, I am getting only 6,000 rupees in the future. Understood? Now if I sold, I would have got 8,000 rupees. You use it for 1 year and sell it after 1 year, we will get only 6,000 rupees. So because of you, I am losing 2,000 rupees. So technically, my relevant cost is only 2,000 rupees. Understood?
Less the cost of the machine.
That we need not take. Why do you have to take? That is a sunk cost. Is there a new machine we are purchasing? That we purchased earlier. That we need not take. Now what is the?
Contribution loss that they would
Have they given any loss contribution?
They didn't give.
How we will not take? If they have given loss contribution, we have to compare.
Contribution loss is
The contribution lost is 10,000 rupees. Disposal value today's 8,000 rupees, which is higher 10,000. 10,000. 10,000 will if today if you use them, we will get 10,000. After 1 year, if I put it in scrap value, I will get 6,000. How much I am losing extra? 4,000. 4,000 we have to take. Understood? Normally in question, they will give only today's scrap value. But this question they have given 1 year scrap value also. So compare and rate. What is the how much scrap value is reducing? Understood? Because after 1 year, I am giving back the machine and I will put it for scrap. If I put it for scrap, I get 6,000 rupees. Today, if I put, I have got 8,000 rupees. Technically, I am losing 2,000 rupees. So 2,000 rupees may cost. Understood?
yes, sir.
Above 80,000 rupees, below 2,000 rupees. Okay, next. The contract is charged with 35,000 rupees per annum to cover general building expenses. Will you take this? You will not take, sir. Charged, absorbed, This and all is not which we actually incurred. This and all is not which we actually incur. Some allocation we are doing. So we will not take. Why we will not take? You will clearly understand when you do chapter number 4. Next, immediately after the contract is discontinued, the space occupied could be sublet for an annual rental of 7,000 rupees. What is the relevant cost? Okay. Think and tell. Because of this project, and then read the line. Are you incurring some costs or losing some costs? What is the relevant cost? 7,000. 0. What else? What else? 0. What? So what is your answer? 7,000. What is your answer? 0. Immediately after the contract is discontinued. So the contract, when and all the contract can be discontinued? Tell me this. Whether it can be discontinued today, we can close the contract, or we can discontinue after 1 year. Here what we are saying, if you run the contract for 1 year, what are the costs you are incurring? You are saying, if we run the contract for 1 year, so if you had not run the contract, we would have sublet and we would have got 7,000 rupees. Because of us undertaking the contract, we are losing a rent of 7,000 rupees. Understood this part or not?
Yes, sir. But they mentioned immediately after the contract is discontinued, after 1 year the rent will be 7,000.
Immediately after the contract is discontinued, space occupied could be sublet for an annual rental of 7,000 rupees.
They didn't mention this time frame.
Whatever time frame. If I close the contract, what we are seeing this project. If you are continuing the contract, what cost you are incurring is saying for 1 year.
Yes,
if I don't continue the contract, I would have got 7,000 rupees. No. If I don't continue the contract, for next 1 year of me using the contract, I would have got 7,000 rupees. No. Because of me continuing the contract, that 7,000 rupees I am losing. Because of me undertaking the contract, I would have got 7,000 rupees in 1 year time. Because of me continuing this contract, I am not getting 7,000 rupees. So it is a cost to me. So the 7,000 rupees you have to take. If you 7,000 rupees you have to take, if you take, what are the costs you saw till now? Above we saw negative, 90,000 positive. So 90,000. 50 plus 40. 50,000 contribution, 40 labor cost, 90,000. So 90 minus 5,000, 85,000. 85,000 plus 80,000, 1,60,000 plus 2,000, 1,62,000 plus 7,000, 1,69,000. How much you will get from the contract? 3 lakhs. So what is the increase in the this thing you are getting? Some calculation mistake I did, but some calculation mistake I did, but correct only. What it is correct only. So net extra we will get 1,26,000. Understood? What doubt?
No, sir, I didn't do the calculation.
Understood no. Leave. I also some calculation mistake. Understood no.
The total cost minus 3 lakh.
Total cost what you are getting. Whether we will continue the contract or not, how we will see.
Minus
By week continuing the contract, we will get 3 lakhs.
yes, sir.
So technically, extra we will get 1 lakh, 1 lakh, 3 lakh minus 1,75,000, we will get 1,26,000. 1,60,000 we already incurred. So that is not relevant for the decision. As because of this taking this decision, you will get 1,24,000 now. 26,000 now.
Yes, sir.
Understood? If we didn't continue this contract,
Would have been lost.
so now loss it. But now our loss would have been reduced. Understood?
But we have to club that 1,50,000 and this.
I can tell that and write. You can tell like this. You can tell like this and also write. You can either write because of we continuing this contract, or increase in contribution we will get is 1,26,000. You can write, or you can write in different ways if you want to write. If I had stopped the contract, my loss would have been 1,50,000. If I had stopped the contract, my loss would have been 1,50,000. If I continue the contract, I will get 1,26,000 from the SAR. Already 1,50,000 I have incurred. My loss is only 24,000.
Yes, sir.
That time my loss is 1,50,000. Now my loss is because running the contract is only 24,000. As the loss is lesser, I will proceed with the contract. Like this, you can write. Any way you can write. This is a logical subject. You can write anywhere. They will not question in any ways. However you want, you can write. Understood all of you.
Yes, sir.
Now we will proceed on to tested understanding question number 4. And then we have make or buy decision that we will do. And with that we will close today's class. We will do tested understanding question number 4. And then we will do shutdown we will do tomorrow. We will do our full day class is getting postponed by day. We will try to have it tomorrow. Tomorrow we will try to have it for sure. Time alone I will tell you, but please be prepared full day class. Whatever time is, accordingly get your lunch and breakfast. Whenever the class is, accordingly breakfast is required, get breakfast. Or if it starts from 9 o'clock, get lunch. I will tell you what time it starts. Understood? Can we proceed? Tested understanding question number 4. We will go one by one. This question, there are a lot of chances of doing a mistake that no way we can avoid, but at least we can try to do our best. An exam, higher of this, lower of this, don't think about anything. And I thought you only for logical thinking. The exam, think logically. Just go and think. If this is the case, what you will do? Because of think logically. I'm doing my normal business. I'm having another contract. Because of me undertaking the contract, whatever cost I will incur because of that contract alone I will take. Because of, in the previous case you will see, because of us undertaking the contract for next to 1 year, we have got sales, we have got a scrap of 8,000 rupees today. But because of us undertaking contract, we got a scrap of only 6,000 rupees. So we lost 2,000 rupees. That and all you can't remember everything. Think logically and written exam. Understood? Come to this question. Z company is pricing a new contract. The contract requires the use of 50 tons of metal Z. Z company. 4. Z company. Z company is there or not? Before that. A question you don't know. I will read out. Try to visualize. I will read out the question. Try to visualize. Z company is pricing a new contract. The contract requires the use of 50 tons of metal ZX. What is the company? What metal they want? 50 tons. What is the metal name? Metal name is ZX. Okay, they want metal ZX. There are 25 tons of ZX in inventory at the moment, which was bought for 200 rupees. Is the 200 rupees relevant?
No, sir.
Don't write. Write which choice. The 200 rupees relevant? No. How much is there in stock? 25 tons. Z company no longer has any use for metal ZX. The current purchase price is 210 per ton, and the metal could be disposed of for a scrap proceed of 150 rupees per ton. What you will do?
25 into 150, 25.
Exactly. Total we need 50 tons. 25 we have in stock, 25 we don't have in stock. 25 which have in stock, we will sell for scrap value. Sell how much we will get? 150. 25 to 150, we will take 150 for that. Rest of 25, we don't have only. We have to purchase from outside. Current purchase cost is 210. 25 to 150 plus 25 to 210, the total cost will be a relevant cost. Understood all of you?
Yes, sir.
Next, 100 hours of unskilled labor currently paid at 5.5 per hour are needed for the contract. How many hours are needed?
100 hours.
How much they currently paid?
5.5.
Z company has no surplus capacity at the moment, but additional temporary staff could be hired at 6.5 per hour. What is the relevant cost? 100 into 6.5 only. Because 100 of unskilled labor we have, who are currently paid 5.5, and we have no surplus capacity. It means we can't take from a regular. If we take from a regular, we have to add contribution also. That they have not given. So 100 hours we need. So currently we are paying 5.5, but we can additional outside we can employ labor at 6.5. Outside we can get for 675. So we don't have any capacity. So from outside we will go and purchase at 6.5 for one labor. 100 hours we need 100 and 6.5. Small alteration in the question. The question if they are given. In the current contract we are getting a contribution of 0.5 rupees. What will be the relevant cost?
0.5 and 5.5.
6. 0.5 plus 5.5, 6. Or 6. Which one you will choose?
Higher.
Don't think higher. Cost is the cost. Whether 5.5 as a company, you see 5.5 we will choose. 6 5.5 only will choose. That is, I can give the other person 0.5 is contribution, and him I can make 5.5. For 6 I can take, or I can go outside and purchase for 6.5. What I will do? 6 only I will take. Understood? So in this question, as a contribution they have not given, they directly taking 6.5. Now existing, we have no capacity fully utilized in my business. Extra we are taking from outside. Understood all of you? So relevant cost how much? 6.5, 650. Understood. Correct. Third, 100 hours of skilled labor are needed for a contract. The company currently has 300 hours. With 100 hours of skilled labor required for the contract. The company currently has 300 hours worth of spare capacity. There is a union agreement in place that there are no layoffs. Very important word. Leave that for now, not required. The workers are paid 8.5 per hour. What is the relevant cost? 100 hours of skilled labor is needed for the contract. We have 300 hours of spare capacity. What we will do? Relevant cost is 0. What is the extra line given to us? There is a union agreement in place that there are no layoffs. That means they are saying 300 hours of spare capacity. If there is no agreement now, what we will do as a company is 300 spare capacity is there. No, we will chuck them out. We will chuck them out. We are a factory. Laborers are paid on hourly basis. There is no labor agreement. There is no trade agreement with this thing. What we will do? We know 300 hours spare capacity is going to be there. We will chuck them out of the company. Because that is given, even though they are simply sitting, you can't chuck them out. You have to pay them their salary. They are saying for that only it is a 0 rupees is the relevant cost. Understood? In case they are given, the company wants 300 worth of spare capacity we have. If the company wants, they can chuck them out of the company. They can lay them off. In that case, what will be the relevant cost? What are the labor costs? Is the relevant cost? Because spare capacity we have. If not in use, we can chuck them out. Means we will not have spare capacity only. It's full. We will chuck them out. We don't have any labor now. Now, if you want labor, you have to go outside and purchase labor. Understood? That word is very, very important. Spare relevant cost is 0 rupees. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Next, equipment is owned, which has a carrying value of 1,800. Is it relevant?
No, sir.
What are the two costs we will never take? Carrying value and original purchase cost. Original purchase cost, not purchase cost. Original purchase cost has been idle for some months. It can now be used on a new contract. If it is not used in this contract, the equipment could be sold outside for 2,000 rupees. After use on this contract, the equipment will have 0 resale value. What is the relevant cost? 2,000. If not used in this contract, it is sold outside for 2,000 rupees. The relevant cost is 2,000. The same question. If I use it in this contract, my resale value is 1,500 rupees. What is my relevant cost? 500 rupees. If I sell it now, I'll get 2,000. Because of me using in this contract and selling it after 1 year, I am getting only 1,500 rupees. I am losing 500 rupees. In that case, relevant cost is 500 rupees. Understood all of you? So, question should be analyzed. This is an exam question. The MCQ you saw right now is an exam question. Huh? MCQ question. What is on an MCQ question? Exam question. 4 questions. How much you touch your heart and tell me? We are prepared. We didn't prepare this question, but we prepare everything. With this preparation, out of the 4 questions, you tell what do you feel like? How much you have got right? 4 on 4 you can tell, 0 on 0 you can tell. What do you can tell? How much you have got right? 4. 3, 2. All of them. More practice will achieve that 4. One more question is there. Which of the following statements about relevant costing is true? Theory question. Opportunity cost is represented by the foregone potential benefit from the best rejected course of action. Again, I'll read. The opportunity cost is what they saying. What is opportunity cost? Is represented by the foregone potential benefit from the best rejected course of action. That's what we saw now. Best course of action is that. We forgot that to use in this. So that is opportunity cost. Correct. It is true. Materials can never have an opportunity cost, whereas labor can. True or false?
False.
Material can have opportunity costs. Rare material we saw now. Rare material have opportunity cost. Annual depreciation cost is not a relevant cost. True or false? Listen very carefully. Correct. In this question, they are not asking if it is a relevant cost or not. They are asking true or false. You know what students will write? Depreciation, not relevant cost. I mean, they'll put false income. The statement is true. Depreciation is not a relevant cost. The statement is true. What you will write? Which and all is relevant cost? You will write income. The question is not which and all is relevant cost. The question is which statement is true, which statement is false. So third statement is true. Depreciation is not relevant cost. Is true. Fourth, fixed cost would have a relevant cost element if a decision causes a change in their total expenditure. True or false?
False.
Again, I will read. Fixed cost would have a relevant cost element if a decision causes a change in the total expenditure. I don't know. This is what they have given. You can tell your answer. You can tell your answer. I told you can tell your answer. What I told is correct only. True. True. Because fixed cost would be relevant. Fixed cost is not always irrelevant, not always not relevant. It is relevant also in some cases where this decision causes a change in the total expenditure. Correct only, no. Because of this decision, total expenditure is changing. That fixed cost we will take. This decision is changing the total expenditure. That fixed cost we will take.
Okay.
I told her because of this, I should take another place on rent means that fixed cost element we will take.
Okay.
I told no, that fixed cost element we will definitely take. That is relevant. Understood? That is true. Again tell, when you see fixed cost, don't tell it's not relevant. See what details they've given about it. If this decision increases or decreases the fixed cost, both are relevant. If it increases the fixed cost, now we'll add it to the cost. If it decreases the fixed cost, now what we will do? Subtract. If it decreases the fixed cost, now it is saving some cost for us, so we will subtract. Understood? 5. Notional costs are always relevant as they make the estimates more realistic. True or false? False. Notional costs and all costs actually incur. If not for this, what we would have done? It's another thought. It's not a cash flow. It will make it more realistic, correct? But it is not a relevant cost. Understood? So that we will not. Okay. So these are the 3 costs. 1, 3 and 4 is right. You write this, you will get 5 marks. 10 marks. If you get this thing correct, you will get 10 marks. This is how a question will be asked in exam. Exactly this is how a question will be asked in exam. Relevant cost is a very, very important chapter. But you shouldn't get confused in the exam. At the end of the day, if it increases your cost, add. If it decreases your cost, subtract. Mainly 2 cases you will subtract. Remember this. 1, toxic waste. A question like toxic waste is given now, you will subtract. But toxic, you have to give it put it outside now. You have to incur cost and put it outside. So that cost I will subtract. Second case you will subtract is toxic. That's the only case you subtract. Understood? Scrap. If they give 2 scrap values, what you will take? Difference in scrap value. Today 8,000 rupees. After 1 year 6,000 rupees means how much? 2,000 rupees. I am losing 2,000 rupees. Today 8,000. After 1 year 12,000. How much I will take? Today's scrap value is 8,000. After 1 year 12,000. How much I will take? How much?
8,000 plus 4,000.
Minus 4,000. Because of this contract, I am getting extra scrap value. Today's scrap value is 8,000. After 1 year, I am getting a scrap value of 12,000. Because of me using it for 1 year, I am getting extra 4,000 rupees. It is saving my cost, so I will reduce. Understood? You should be very careful. So they will ask questions like this also in exam. Why will scrap value increase? There are cases scrap will increase also. There are cases. I used it for that other product. I serviced the machine, did something, and machine's value increased. Scrap value will increase. Understood? There are chances also. Yes or no? This is what you have to know with one-off contract. All are one-off contract questions. Understood? Now let us proceed to the next set of questions called as make or buy decision. Take a 5-minute break and then we will continue with make or buy decision. This will take not more than 30 minutes. 30 minutes maximum it will take. So that we will close today's class. Next set of concepts will not take more than another 1.5 hours to 2 hours. That we will do tomorrow. Make or buy will take 30 minutes. We will do in 30 minutes. Now we are going to entire chapters 11 costing only. But now we are going to see whether we have to make something or whether we have to buy something. That is whether we can do it in-house or whether we can source it outside. What you will consider? Normally what you will consider? Cost. Currently no. If you are making it in-house, how much your cost incurring? If you are buying it from outside, how much cost you are incurring? What we will see is only cost. There are other external factors other than cost we will see, that we will see later, but for now we will see only cost. Come to tested understanding question number 5. Make versus a KRS question. Come to the KRS question. The KRS for its 4 okay. A KRS company is considering whether to administer its own purchase ledger or to use an external accounting service. What do you understand by this? This is one line.
Taking an accounting service or
Exactly. Using your own purchase, using your own people and doing accounts, or using external accounting service. Sometimes you can do this in a company. You can appoint people, finance department, you can have a finance department within a company. Or there will be a lot of outside companies which do that work for you. Okay. We have to see which one we have to do. So you see, cost estimates for both the options have been given. Internal service department and external services both have been given. Internal, if you see, hardware or software we have to purchase for 320 per annum. Hardware, the maintenance is 750 per annum. Accountancy stationery is 500 per annum. Part-time accounts clerk 6,000 per annum. So total cost internally how much you are incurring? Total cost internally how much you are incurring? 7,000.
570.
This is the total cost if we have internally per annum. Everything per annum we will incur totally 7,570 per annum. External if you use, we don't have per annum cost. If I am going to get some note from outside, it will cost me 0.5 rupees per document. And how much documents we need per annum? 5,000 documents we need per annum. So total how much we will incur for processing of invoices cost? 2,000, 5,000 documents we need into 0.5 per document. Volume is number. Okay. Into 0.5 per document. 5,000 into 0.5 will need 2,500. Processing of check payments, 4,000 into 2,000 rupees is check payments. Reconciling supplier accounts, total 150 suppliers we have. The two supplier, $2 per supplier. So what is the total reconciling supplier accounts?
300.
Per month we need for per annum. So 300 into 12. How much we will get? 3,600. So total how much we will incur? 8,100. If you use an internal service department, how much we would have incurred? 570. If you use outside external service, how much? Will you purchase inside or will you make or will you buy from outside? Internal is cheaper, so we will proceed with internal. Understood all of you? Sir, this is no problem. Now only the real question starts. Same question, make or buy, whether we are going to make internally or we are going to buy from outside. Listen, whether we are going to make internally or whether we are going to buy from outside, we are going to see. But there is a problem. What problem is, if making it internally, if you're doing now, even if it's beneficial to make it internally, we can't do, because something is limited here. If we have one limiting factor, what do we do? Contribution we'll find out, then we'll put the limiting factor, then we'll take contribution per limiting factor, then what we will do? Rank the products, and based on that, based on the ranks, we'll allocate the product. Then step to it. Here also we have the same problem. Whether you have to make it internally, externally, not only cost you have to see, because something is limited here, you will see something more than that. Here we will not see contribution per limiting factor. You tell me this. First, I'll tell you logically. If we have three products, A, B, C. If I'm making A, I'm incurring 10 rupees. If I buy from outside, I'm incurring 9 rupees. Which one you will choose? Buy. In that case, I will not consider that only for making inside. Here, if you have taken the contribution per limiting factor, and if you have found out now, if A comes first, will you produce A first? No. Because A we can get from outside for a cheaper price. Why produce it in the first place? Understood? So in this type, in make or buy questions, the question is called a make or buy question. In make or buy question with limiting factor, we will not see contribution per limiting factor. We will see something called as savings per limiting factor. If we make it inside, how much we will save, we will see first. In A, if you make it inside, we save, it's costing 10 rupees. If you buy from outside, it's costing 9 rupees. Is there any savings? No. If you make it inside, there is no savings only. So we will not consider it only. Savings with respect to making it. If you make it inside, we'll do whether there is savings or not, we have to see. If we make it inside, we will not do any savings. If you make it inside at 10 rupees, if you buy from outside at 9 rupees, there is no savings in by making it inside. So ignore it. So that is why here we will not see contribution per limiting factor, we will see savings of making it inside per limiting factor. What we will see? Savings of making it inside per limiting factor. Understood? That is the only thing you need to know here. Now we will proceed. Come down. To see how much we saved or not, whether we will see fixed overheads or not. To see how much we saved or not, whether we will see fixed overheads or not. Fixed overheads we will not see. Fixed overheads irrespective you will incur. What is the variable cost only is specific to that product. So variable cost only we will see. Come to test and understanding question number 6. A company manufactures 4 components L, M, N and P, which are incorporated into different products. Okay. The components are manufactured using the same same machinery. The following production cost data is given below. Okay, listen here. LMNP, direct material, direct labor, variable overhead. Will we take fixed overhead? No. So we will close that line and then tell me what is the cost. That is the total cost. Total is not the total cost. 55 is total cost including fixed overheads. 45. 45, 40, 30, 20. Ignoring the fixed cost. If we purchase it from outside, what are the costs we will incur? 55, 54, 50. In all cases, is it better to purchase from outside or to make it in-house? No. I'm asking a question. No. Better to make it in-house. In all cases, better to make it in-house. But leave machine hours per unit. Come down and see. Manufacturing requirements show a need of 1500 units of each component per week. So we technically need 1500 of each component per week. A maximum number of general purpose available is 24,000 horses only available. But how much do we need? 1500 units of each component. For L we need 1500 units, for M 1500, for N 1500, for P 1500. Look at the question and tell me how much total machine hours we need per week. Do calculation and tell me what are the total machine hours we need per week. We got 4,500.
I mean, I told you for year, individually.
Individually. 4,500, 7,500, 6,000 and 5,000. That is 1,500 units we need. Per unit takes 3 hours in L. 1,500 into 3. 1,500 units we need of M. Into 5 hours it takes for M. 1,500 into 5. 1,500 into 4. 1,500 into 6. If you add all that, you will get total 27,000 hours. Totally we require. But how much we have? By seeing general question, but what we did, you see, first you will make all in-house or we will purchase from outside. All in-house, that we are very clear. But we can't make all in-house, that's a problem. So first, find out the savings of making it in-house. How much we will save if we make L in-house? 12. Variable cost is 45. Our purchase from outside is 57. If we make it in-house, we will save 12. For M, 55 minus 40, 15. For N, 24. For P, 30. Just by seeing P or M or whatever, so we are saving so much from making it in-house. In product P, we are saving so much from making it in-house. So we will make it in-house and you can't tell. Because for making 1 unit of P, you need 3 machine hours. Whereas to make 1 unit of L, 6 machine hours. Whereas to make 1 unit of L, you need only 3 machine hours. So savings is not a deciding criteria. We have to find out something called as savings per limiting factor. What is limiting factor here? Second, right, limiting factor. How much machine is required? 3, 5, 4 and 6. Next row is savings per machine hour or savings per limiting factor. That is that divided by this. Savings divided by limiting factor. 12 divided by 3, how much you will get? 4. 15 divided by 5 is 3. 24 divided by 4 is 6. 30 divided by 6 is 5. So savings per limiting factor is 4, 3, 6 and 5. Now you rank the products. Rank how much? First rank goes to L, M and P. First rank goes to N. Second rank goes to P, L, M. And so it's the order in which we have to manufacture. What number of units should be purchased from outside? Whatever we are not able to manufacture in-house, we will purchase from outside. For that, we have to know how much we are manufacturing in-house. We will start from first how much total available. Available is 24,000. First, what we will manufacture? N. How much units? How much units? How much units? 1,500 units into 4? 6,000 units. How much is left? 24,000, 6,000? 18,000. Next, what we will produce? P. How much? 1,500 into 6? 9,000. My 9,000 will be pending. Next, what we will produce? Minus L. How much units? 1,500 into 3, 4,500. How much is pending? 4,500 is pending, sir. With that, how much? What we have to produce? M. How much hours per unit? Per unit 5. Yeah. Divided by 5. If you put 4,500 divided by 5, you will get 900 units of M we can make in-house. How many units we need in total? 1,500. So rest is 600 units. 1,500 minus 900. Rest is 600 units. We'll purchase from outside supplier. Understood, all of you?
Yes, sir.
This is how question will be asked. This is make or buy with limiting factor. Without limiting factor, what we will do?
Cost.
Whichever guess the cost we will say. Cost we will see and we will find out. Can't make or buy with limiting factor, what we will do?
Savings per
Limiting factor. Understood? This is what you have to do. Now, we are going to see some other issues to consider. We saw financially what and all to consider. Some non-financial we have to consider. First, reliability of external supplier. First is reliability of external supplier. That is, can we rely on him? If we make it in-house, we know what we can do. We know our capacity, we know our reliability. If we are relying on something external, we have to consider 4 things. Quantity, whether he can give the required quantity at required times. Quality, just because he is giving a cheap price, quality we have to see. Third, timely delivery. Don't see. So try to close your books. So try to visualize. visualization power will go. First, reliability of external supplier we have to see. 4 reliability we have to see. Whether quantity can be given. Second is quality. Third is timely delivery. Timely delivery. Fourth is price stability. That is, today is giving cheap. Suppose if external is cheap now, whether after 1 month will you give cheap or not. So what they will do? First, they will make us reliant on them. This way, what they will do is they will make us reliant on them. After once we reliant on them, we can't make in-house. Once we start relying on external suppliers, our machines and will sell it off. Our labor will check them out. Once they come to know about that, they'll start increasing the prices. So, price stability is there or not, we have to see. First, what is the first point? The reliability of external supplier. Under that, what is the first point? Quantity, quality, timely delivery, price stability. Second, specialist skill. Specialist skill. Either external or internal, both. Gmail. I am using Microsoft Gmail account. Whether I have to use that Gmail account or whether I should make a own email app, whether I have to make, I have to see. They have special skills. They know what they have to do. Or leave Gmail account. Very bad example. Accounting, auditing, or accounting. Whether you should have own accounting team or there's some companies gives really good accounting skills. You know, they've been doing accounting for all companies. They know what all problems are, everything they know, but we don't know. So specialist skills are there or not, we have to see. Both cases. External special skills are there or internal special skills, whatever it is. You can write whatever point you want. Second point is specialist skills. Third point, alternative use of resource. That is what we see now, what we saw now. If we didn't use this labor for this business, can we use it for any other business? We'll buy outside for this labor, we will save this labor will use for other business. Understand? That also you have to see. For example, I have a chef. I can make the chef, I need garlic for my business. I can either buy raw garlic, I can tell him to peel the garlic, cut it into small pieces and do it. Or small cut garlic I can buy from outside. I have to decide whether I have to buy from outside cut garlic or I have to manufacture it in-house. I have to see whether this chef, instead of cutting garlic, can I put him in a more better work or not. That is called as alternate, whether this chef has any alternate work in my business. That I have to consider. What is the first point? Reliability of external supplier. Second is specialist skills. Third is alternate use of resources. Fourth is social. Currently I am manufacturing in-house for 30 rupees. I can buy it outside for 25 rupees. What you will do? What? You will buy it outside 25 rupees. Buying from outside now, existing labor, you have to check them out now. You have to check them out. Labor union will come. Labor will come and tell, if you're checking them out, give them 6 months salary and then check them out. Like that they will tell. So because of us checking them out, we're incurring some extra cost. That also you have to consider. That is called a social cost. That is called a social cost. Understood? That is called as social cost. Yes or no? What is the first one? External supplier. Second one? Third one? Fourth one? Social cost. Fifth is legal. What legal cost is? I entered an agreement with that person that I will buy 3 years from him. For the next 3 years, I will buy from you and I'm asking, I'm telling him. I put an agreement. They'll ask for agreement. I put an agreement. After 1 year, if I don't want, what I will do? I'll incur some legal cost. No. I'll break the agreement because I have to pay in some compensation fee. No. So that you have to check. Understand? That is legal cost. Fifth, confidentiality. Some cost. Accounting service, I want to outsource it. But accounting service, I have all my data. How much profit I got, this and all I have. He might misuse it. Customer data I will have. He might misuse it. He will go and give to competitors. He's made this much. That is, in these days, data is everything. Data is everything. He'll go and tell the competitor saying, look, he's supplying this much units to this customer. Everything he knows. His accounting department know. So confidentiality of information I have to see. Understood? So based on that only I can see whether I can outsource or not. What is the first point? Reliability of external supplier. Second point. Specialist skill. Third point. Alternate use of resources. Fourth point. Social. Legal. Confidentiality. And customer reaction. How the customers will react. Whether they make it in-house, they'll be more happy. If I tell them I'm buying from outside and selling, if you have a product, sir, I made and I gave you, you'll buy. If I tell you if I bought from China and I sold, will you buy or not? You will think, So customer reaction also is important. 7 points you have to consider other than financial factors. Update they will ask in theory question. Exactly same they will ask. 7 points and all, if right now, not even 1 mark they will reduce. 8 mark question, 8 marks they will give you. 10 marks, 10 marks they will give you. Not even 1 mark they will reduce. It's not college exam where you have to write 1 page for every point. Nothing is required. Heading you write, based on something you write inside, you will definitely get 10, 8 out of 8 or 6 out of 6. Understood? This is what we have in make or buy decision. Tomorrow we have one more thing, 2 more concepts called as shutdown point and further processing cost. Shutdown point is today whether we have to shut down the business or not, or whether we have to continue the business. Second is further processing cost. Whether we have to further process our product, whether we have to sell it as milk, or whether we have to make it as a paneer and sell, or whether we have to make it a ghee and sell, that we have to, that is called as further processing cost. These 3 things we will see in the next class. Tomorrow we will try to do this. We will try to complete a risk and uncertainty chapter. We will try to do 4th chapter. 4th chapter is huge. If you are able to complete all these 3, very good. But all these 3 is not possible. We will try our best. The 4th chapter is huge, very huge. We will see how much we can do in the best. Understood?